Josh, you've got another interview.
I told Chuck everybody is still waiting. Come back tomorrow.
Chuck said you'd want this one.
Well, Chuck is wrong.
What else? Nice headline in the Post today. That's gotta feel good.
Yeah, it does. Heady stuff. How's Will?
Back in the VP's office. Wanders around a lot like a guy who can't find his glasses.
Yeah. You going back there, too?
Vice President's office? Glad you brought that up. I'm proud to say I've grown a lot in the last few months. The Russell campaign gave me some wonderful opportunities. I took an active role in drafting policy positions and eventually was promoted to the role of campaign spokesperson.
Donna.
Let me get through this. It's one of the more awkward moments of a lifetime.
I can't do this.
I'm good, is the point. I'm as surprised as you are, and rumor has it, you could use a deputy.
Matthew Santos is throwing a ton of numbers at you, hoping you'll be so confused as to miss the fact that his education plan is both impractical and unaffordable. He was a House member. You'd think behavior like that would irritate him. Donna Moss, spokesperson, Russell for President campaign.
I didn't mean that he was...
Claiming 3 House terms qualifies you to be president is like me saying I'm a foreign relations expert because I ordered Kung Pao last night.
I didn't say that, did I?
February 26th, coffee, cake, and candidates, Raleigh, North Carolina. He wasn't a military strategist, he was a pilot. Ask him about the overhead compartment, not about defense.
You called Russell a cowpoke. You said the president avoided him in the halls. You hummed these boots are made for walking every time the press mentioned his name.
Yeah, but I won.
It was my job, Josh. You're not used to me being in a position of authority. I'm sure that's uncomfortable.
I got an airplane hangar out there filled with 500 strangers looking to me for direction. I got a candidate who doesn't trust any of them. Frankly, neither do I. And if you think I don't miss you every day... I can make a couple of calls.
Thank you for your time.
You need to... tell him no, we're not doing the Al Smith dinner. Not in the middle of all this.
Good afternoon. It is wrong and misleading to imply through edited footage that Congressman Santos is for abortion without limits.
That's Donna.
That is not his position.
The Dairy Queen.
He's always believed
Donna Moss. What happened to our 40-something soccer mom?
Lou hired her last week to do Midwest Press. Looks too young, huh?
But while Congress...
The Women's Alliance for Choice was called. They want an urgent meeting with the congressman.
Yeah, we were talking about an endorsement event. Have Leo do it. I don't want Santos meeting with the pro-choice lobby till this abortion stuff cools down.
And the American people need to know which is the real Arnold Vinnick. The one who supports a woman's right to choose and votes accordingly, or the one who's...
Why do economists say that would break his pledge to balance the budget? He says he's pro-choice. Then why do news reports say he told the far right he'd pick anti-choice judges? Arnold Vinnick, if he's on both sides, how can he be on your side?
Hey.
You hired Donna Moss?
No, I picked her off the street and put her on national television.
She was the absolute wrong person for that hit on Vinnick. Didn't we say 40-something with kids?
We said a woman, and she was great.
She worked for Russell in the primary.
So did half the available Democratic talent.
She worked for me before that.
Well, that is a strike against her. I can see why you're concerned. The rate negotiations are off.
They're off?
We walked away. I gave it to the Times and the Journal.
You better hope this works. Vinnick can live without debates if we don't get him more toast.
This is exactly what we need to even expectations. Proof we're willing to walk away. If we're lucky, Time's going to call us a roadblock.
Donna Moss gave dozens of bad quotes about Santos in the primary. You may run communications, but I'm campaign manager. I sign off on any new spokesperson. The Women's Alliance for Choice is thinking of endorsing Vinnick.
Okay, very bad news.
Oh, yeah.
Is it public?
Not yet.
Maybe it'll hurt Vinnick with his own right wing.
Great. Vinnick loses the right, keeps the middle and left. And the only way for us to get votes is by plastering the 10 Commandments all over our campaign bus. Is it?
Yeah, come with me.
Let me just double check.
Where are we going?
Bedroom off the staff room.
Okay, I don't want to seem ungracious. We've all been under a lot of pressure. It's just that... Hi.
Hi.
I don't know what the problem is between you two, but she's great on television, and I don't care if she worked with Francisco Franco in the primaries. Right now, it's all hands on deck, so work it out.
What kind of on-the-record experience do you have?
Is this a job interview?
I'm campaign manager. I hire the staff. Generally involves an interview. On-the-record experience.
6 hours ago, nationally televised press conference. Santos McGarry campaign.
References if we want to pursue this.
Josh Lyman, campaign manager. Tried the main switchboard.
He'd tell you that campaigns demand loyalty. You don't go working for the other guy.
Who happened to be the party's front runner.
You knew I wasn't supporting him. Me, your mentor in professional politics.
The guy who taught me to answer a phone, who kept me in grunt-level servitude because I knew he liked his hamburgers burned like hockey pucks.
You ditched me when I gave you a career.
As a short-order cook, I'm still waiting for the spatula to...
Hope you two are getting along like peas in a pod. It just broke over the wires. Women's Alliance wants to meet with Vinnick. I need you to spin it. Bad for him, fine for us.
How's that even possible?
Bad for us, worse for him, whatever sticks to the wall.
Vinnick just landed in New York, too. Still no intelligence of what he's saying at the Smith dinner.
What kind of hit did we take in last night's tracking poll?
4 points on shares our values, but Vinnick took a bigger hit. 59% think he should denounce the ad. More swing voters think he's a typical Republican.
They won't when he's endorsed by the leading pro-choice group in America.
We need a way to spin it if they do endorse Vinnick. It'd be a political earthquake.
From a group that's supposedly on our side.
They're not on our side. They're on their own side. They're an interest group jockeying for influence. You think their supporters will vote Republican no matter what their leadership says? Poll that. I bet 85% of them are dyed-in-the-sackcloth Santos supporters.
Phone Joey with that question for tomorrow's poll.
I'm on it. We'll go public?
Sure.
Right. I want local press from South Jersey and the Philly suburbs. Great. Thanks, Edie.
Did you get the photo op with the governor?
Santos bakered a cheesesteak.
Make it a hoagie.
Van said he should get a cheesesteak.
Trust me, make it a hoagie.
Press is a little antsy.
Yeah, tell him national polls are meaningless.
Staff's a little antsy, too.
Yeah.
You guys have been behind closed doors since we got to Philly.
Killer game of boggle.
Since we got to Philly.
Donna.
There's a rumor we're pulling out of Arizona.
Okay, I need you to kill that rumor.
Is that because we're moving money into Illinois?
Josh. Joshua. We just picked up 5 points in Illinois.
What?
Illinois tracking poll.
Yeah, we're down by 9 points.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's photo op.
Yeah?
The governor's office said Baker'd be having a cheesesteak.
Okay.
Howard in advance is worried about the comparative visual.
They think the hoagie's gonna look weak?
I believe his exact words were pansy ass.
Howard's from Philly, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, go with a cheesesteak.
Yeah.
But prep him on how to order it. No Swiss, no Munster. He gets it with sauce and whiz.
Whiz.
Cheese whiz, ask Howard. And no onions. He's got a photo op with the president at the wedding. I don't want him knocking him over with the breath.
Got it. Thanks, guys. You're welcome. I'm getting calls about Illinois.
Well, tell him we're excited.
Press is wondering who decided not to contest the state.
Tell him I did. Tell him I also made the decision not to contest Georgia, where we're down by 11, and not to contest Mississippi, where we're down by 15.
You ready?
Yeah, I gotta go. Your input. Hey, how was Philly?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Did you get the photo op?
No, we got it. Little problem with the cheesesteak, though.
He screwed up the order.
Sauce and whiz, no onions.
That sounds fine.
The whiz got a little drippy.
How drippy?
He probably should have ordered the hoagie.
Who was at the photo op?
AP, Reuters, The Times, Le Monde. We figure it's probably front page of the Philadelphia Inquirer. Any way you'd like me to spin it? Acts like a man, eats like a man.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Fried wonton.
Hey.
Really, they're pretty good.
Yeah?
They're out of champagne, though.
Okay.
First lady just gave me $20, asked me to pick up a bottle of cold duck. Josh,
I'm sorry. Have you seen Leo?
I'm bored. I'm an attractive woman waiting to be entertained.
He was just with the president. I'm sure he's still...
I just saw him heading toward the East Room. He was with the congressman. And very good one in Senator Montgomery. Looked pretty intense. Illinois. I'm I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
He understands this is his last trip home until the election, right?
No idea, does he?
Let me put it another way. Tell him this is his last trip home until the election.
You didn't tell him?
Not in so many words.
In any words?
Tell me what?
Josh said this is your last trip home until the election.
Donna,
What?
some deftness, little finesse.
I know.
He knows.
That's not the point.
Tell Josh to chill.
Josh, chill.
Did you just tell me to chill?
It would appear so.
Is it somehow not clear that I'm your boss?
Congressman's recommendation.
Oh,
Which I heartily concur.
yeah, I don't think you tell me to chill.
I wanted to scream it every day for 8 years.
Whatever inhibition prevented you, summon it.
It's here.
I gotta go.
In the culture, we have 2 young children. But censorship's like saying, I can't have a steak because a baby can't chew it. Let's be careful. Yeah.
He's good tonight.
As long as he keeps pivoting to the issues, I'm fine.
You told Rolling Stone you like Bob Dylan. I was just wondering, which is your favorite album?
My favorite Bob Dylan album. I guess I should say Highway 61 Revisited, and then we can just ease into transportation policy. But really, it's Blonde on Blonde. Believe me, there are no policy implications to that.
Did he just imply?
Jay Leno's gonna have a field day.
No big issues captivated the voters. You're surprised it's come down to geezer rock
Yes,
trivia?
it's a positive experience. No, I wouldn't apologize.
Wrap it up.
What?
There was a nuclear accident in California. Get to a television, laptop, get any details you can.
Control. We could make a lot of hay out of this. Vinnick's the pro-nuke poster child.
No hay. No posters. The Oregon trip is off.
You may want to hang on to your pitchfork. Guess you heard the president's taking Vinnick to California.
Yeah.
It's his home state. There's a protocol to these things, right?
Well, let's hope everyone uses the correct fork.
It could hurt Vinnick. He's lying into the fallout.
He gets to be statesman, healer, and when is the press going to figure out that he got the plant open?
Cable news is still running that debate clip.
More press requests, plus...
Governor of Colorado, the DNC. These are all for me?
Yeah, they're wondering why we're holed up in Florida instead of mobilizing the whole party to slam Vinnick.
Prevailing winds.
Even the advance guys are begging us to get off the dime.
Tell Advance to stick to losing my luggage.
Vinnick's coasting toward his bipartisan buddy weekend with the president. The advance guys are right. If we don't take him on, he's gonna...
President's wheels up in an hour.
Tray tables and all.
I want you to lead a couple of reporters toward those documents about Vinnick and San Andrea.
I thought you didn't want our fingerprints on it.
Just drop hints. Ask leading questions. Do it off the record.
That's gonna get out. You're the one who didn't want...
Once the president bear hugs Vinnick, the game is over.
Does the congressman know about this?
Go.
Leading questions.
No, we blow the biggest chance to win this thing we're ever gonna get.
That now symbolizes, more than anything since 3 Mile Island or Chernobyl, the cost and perils of nuclear power in the United States. With 103 plants up and running,
Senator Vinnick lobbied for the San Andreo nuclear generating station.
Advance wants to know if
We're taking tomorrow off, too. There's gonna be wall-to-wall press on this. He said all he's gonna say.
Best day of the campaign, we didn't do a thing. At the rate we're going, maybe we should take the whole month off.